Hello. 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 We've got ourselves a good, grand old Sony State of Play today. And you know how I am with the gaming news. Let me turn the volume down on this music. I had to be here for it. I had to be here for it. Traditionally speaking, in my opinion, State of Play. Sorry, I'm sending out the I'm live notification since I don't have a bot to do it for me anymore. Traditionally speaking, State of Plays are poo. There's a couple good ones or a couple highlights in certain ones, but overall they're not held in as high a regard as like a Nintendo Direct, and usually for good reason. However, my ever never-ending lust, desire for more gaming news called to me when I found out it was at 4 o'clock today. I said, all right, okay, I'll stream it. We were supposed to do a streamcast today. I don't know if that's still going to happen. If not, maybe tomorrow. But we have this, so we will see. If we did a stream today and a stream tomorrow, that'd be streams, what would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Good Lord. For me, that's a lot. And also, you guys can probably see my screen here. But, I've got it ready. It's right here. Here's the comments. A lot of people talking about Grand Theft Auto. They already said, and one of the reasons I'm focusing on this State of Play, they already said this is a focus on Japanese developers. Another reason that I was like, that was another reason I was like, well, now you're speaking my language. So, there's a couple of, I'm trying to think of some, well, you know, obviously Square Enix, they've always got something. We know that that new Final Fantasy game is coming soon, the Chaos one or whatever. I like how that's what I call it. I just can't think of it. Stranger in Paradise, whatever. And then, you know, Final Fantasy 16 is still a thing. I remember how they said Final Fantasy 16 was gonna be like, oh, this is not going to be one of those situations where we, like, delay a game, you know, over and over. Like, we are almost done or something to that effect. We're going to get it out this year, and then we just literally have not heard anything since that was announced. And I am eating, by the way. I don't know what it is about, like, the times that I eat and why it lines up with when I stream, but whatever. So I apologize if that's weird to you. But I don't have the girls with me right now. My lovely daughters. They're with Diana somewhere. I'm not gonna say. So that's good. Oh, hello. And hello to you too, Gabe. Jesus, that emote. That, take a look at that, Plumple emote really just covers up the rest of them, huh? Creepy little thing. Well, since you're here, Josh, if you wanted to do a, actually, if you want to join the Discord, I could hop in the Discord. You let me know. I don't know how much time I have. I think I'll have time to do a streamcast. I'm trying to think. Let me ask Diana what's up. But you can always join the or whoever wants to. If you guys are like Hunter, you know, if you guys are oh, you're in the Discord. Are you now? Yeah, if you guys are in co-streamers, if anybody has access to that in the Discord, you know, my close friends or whatever, feel free to join for these reaction ones. I don't care. I'm just the one on camera. That's the only difference. Like, everybody else, you know, is a voice to the audience, so.
I'm glad I made it in time. I was preoccupied with Elden Ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything today. When I got home, I'm working on a new TikTok for shits and giggles. It's not a... It really has nothing to do with the stream, but I had an idea, and I was like, this might be kind of funny. Jesus, that sounds loud. She's too busy feeding one of my crying kids. Yeah, I'm asking her about when... I know she said they'd come over after the next feeding, so they might be home... Oh, that's not the Spotify music. That's the State of Play music must have started up. Yeah, okay. I was like, Jesus, that was loud. Everyone's music in the comments.
State of Play.
I don't know if I'm not even gonna. The only reason I'm live 20 minutes truly is just so people have time to get in here. Come on in, gather around, children, to the State
who are you
of Play.
Watching it on?
You what?
Which one are you watching?
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, which one? There's like a bunch of them.
I'm on the official PlayStation. It just says PlayStation. It's the channel. I assume it's like the American PlayStation channel. I could, well, I mean, I could put it on the screen, I guess. Here it is. Here's what I'm watching. Like I said, I have no predictions. I didn't do it 20 minutes for predictions or anything. It was really just give people time to get in here.
Yeah, considering the fact that it's only gonna be 20 minutes, right?
Yep, 20 minutes.
It really isn't much that they're gonna be able to cover in that short of time. I feel like it's gonna be a couple of announcements and maybe some more information on like God of War. I feel like it's gonna be God of War.
They said this is a focus on Japanese developers. That is reason number one that I'm here. So this is probably going to be more along the lines of Square Enix, potentially Atlas. I don't know if they consider Sega along that line still. I doubt Sega, but you get my drift.
Yeah.
Japanese developers, so.
Do you think it's going to be something to do with Ghostwire Tokyo?
Hi, Dylan. Dylan's in the... I didn't even see that. Maybe? I don't know. They
Because that game is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah. I don't, Ghostwire. I know they showed it recently, too. So it's possible. Sometimes with these things, it's more of an advertisement, too, for something that's coming out, like, immediately, as opposed to, like, here's an announcement, so it's possible. Like, people are, like, GTA and...
Yeah.
You think it's going to be Japanese GTA?
Yeah, like, what the fuck are they asking for here? Elden Ring 2. That's a Gabe answer right there.
Yeah, because
Xenoverse 3.
To answer your question, Gabe, I'm streaming. Well, I don't know yet because if the girls are coming home soon and I have to watch them myself, we're not going to be able to do a streamcast today. We'll have to do it one of the next 3 days. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
Japanese publishers. Okay.
Yakuza?
Do you really think? Well, I mean, I guess we could get another. They could announce another. What's the one that focuses around the investigator? It's like Judgment? Is it?
Yeah, I mean they had a. Well,
they had the second one.
It
somewhat
should
recently.
it should be a Yakuza year, so they're gonna do that like Call of Duty where they do one every other year, from what I understand.
Oh, that's right. Because
And they just released Lost Judgment last year, so. And they just said that they're doing a sequel to Yakuza. I don't even know, 8, 7, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
8.
this year.
Yeah.
If we get one this year.
Okay, now this song's really fucking loud. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna turn.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn Dylan's voice up too, because I can hardly.
Sorry.
There, you're at max volume. Just
Yeah,
about.
Dylan's talking to us from the other side of the room.
Persona 4 for PS4, please.
What was I saying that?
I don't I don't know. I guess I'm not really even excited about this. I don't have a lot of expectations. I was just like, well, I'm available.
They announced
Yeah,
Persona
right.
6, 7, and 8, and they all are releasing in a week.
I'm at the function because I'm available, and I had nothing better to do. That's literally why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Oh, this chicken is spicy.
But yeah, my best guess is we'll probably have to do Streamcast tomorrow or whatever day works for you.
Shut up, Morikuma.
Oh,
My phone.
dude, yeah, I was in the middle of something and I looked at the clock and I was like, 3:40, huh? Oh yeah, that State of Play's happening in about 20 minutes, and then I was like, wait a second.
Resident Evil 9.
I was like, I gotta check my phone, and I looked and I saw that you had sent me messages.
Blown up your phone.
I was like, ah, fuck. Completely
join us.
forgot.
Yep. Yeah, we made some progress in Elden Ring yesterday.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
What did you do? Did you go just like do some more side dungeons?
No, we killed Margit. That piece of shit.
Oh, congratulations! I'm proud of you.
Yeah, he's once you figure him out, I mean, he's not too bad. I just needed an upgraded weapon.
Yeah, that seems to be the biggest thing with you right now. Is like all your shit's really underpowered.
Not anymore. I have a plus 3 or 4 claymore, so I fucked
Yeah,
him up.
I currently use the Claymore because that weapon's just good all around. It's like the classic Dark Souls weapon in Elden Ring.
Tekken, yeah, Tekken and Street Fighter. I'm looking at the comments here. Just Ape Escape.
That would be crazy.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen Ape Escape in a while.
Fire.
Well,
Misread that.
it wouldn't surprise me too much since they want to bring back every other fucking 90s mascot, late 90s mascot.
Yeah.
Who was the... I mean, come on, we're getting Klonoa, so... And there was, the other day, there was rumors of Sly Cooper coming back. I'm like, alright,
Sly.
well, why don't we just bring them all back? I mean, you know.
I mean, yeah.
There.
They can't come up with long-lasting franchises
Bumble.
nowadays, so
Yeah,
they got to
he-
keep going back to the old ones that
Mm-hmm.
that were super successful.
Resident Evil, I guess I could see. Yeah, because... Well, they always have something going on with Resident Evil. I could see any fighting game up there. Actually, what would really be nice is if we get the new Guilty Gear character, because I'm not gonna lie, I have the season 1 pass. I have not really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, that must suck too, because that season pass probably costed like $20-$30.
Well, I got well, yes, technically, because I got the Ultimate Edition, but the Ultimate Edition's $80, so it's like, it comes with it. But
Oh yeah.
But Jacko, I like her, but I don't like the way she plays. I like Gold Lewis, and I'm not a big fan of Happy Chaos, so I want Dizzy back in Guilty Gear, because they took her out a while ago. And there's other characters that I want in there, and they'll bring them back.
Like Kevin.
Who the hell is Kevin?
Kevin from SpongeBob.
Or Kevin the Cube?
Yeah, just the purple cube beating the shit out of other anime characters.
I am purple. I am cube.
What's that one guy from SpongeBob who, whenever he ordered the burger, he got it like 47 different ways, and then he complained that he didn't have pickles on it.
Bubble
What was
Bath.
his name?
Is it Bubble Bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the next playable character in Guilty Gear.
Elden Ring is overrated. There's somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. I do fully expect. I don't think it'll be here today, but I'll throw this out there. I think Persona 6 is getting announced this year. I wasn't at the beginning of the year. I wasn't too sure. I was like, "Are they ready? Has it been that long?" And I was like, when you really think about it, yeah, Persona 5, the base game, has been out for long enough. Atlas is, they always do something for their anniversaries. I think Persona 6 was actually announced for their 15th No, it was an anniversary when they.
Oh,
Somebody
God.
says if there's a Knack 3, I might faint.
I'm trying to remember when they announced it. All I remember is the ball and chain.
Well, it was at a festival. It was at like a Persona festival or something in Japan. and
Yeah.
They announced like four. So here's something
Dancing
that
all night.
here's something that drove me nuts about Atlas fans and Persona fans. So they're doing this thing where they have like a roadmap for all the announcements, and they basically have a new announcement every month, just about. And there was an announcement that they were waiting until the end of February, and all the way on the last day of February, they finally had what the announcement was. Now, keep in mind, this roadmap mostly applies to the Japanese because it's in Japanese. It's the American Atlas account is not posting this on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying, don't be surprised if it's like a fucking cafe, because they always do that. Devil Survivor 2 had a cafe. When I went there, they had a Devil Survivor 2 cafe. So they were like, don't be surprised if it's just something that's mostly related to Japan. I shit you not, it ended up being like a, what is it? Something to that effect. It was like some kind of food thing, or it's like a little
Oh, what is that thing called? A restaurant?
well, it's not a restaurant, but it's like a thing where you like a.
Is it like are you talking about the thing where they have all the food on like a conveyor belt?
No, it's like where you go to like a little festival, and there's but it's not a festival. It's just like a
It's a Renaissance fair?
It's like a pop-up
Why would they have a Renaissance fair there?
shop type of thing or something.
Like
I
a
don't know.
pop-up cafe.
Yeah, kinda something like that. I don't remember, but it's something along those lines. And Persona Twitter, at least on Twitter, that's just the social media I follow. Like, they were freaking out. They were like, so obviously Atlas doesn't care. And I'm like, dudes, it's February. The last time Atlas had an anniversary, it was in either September or October. They literally announced Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, I think, or it was either the first or the second one. Persona Q, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and Persona 5 all in one fucking hour.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I was
remember that.
That's bullshit. I was like, you guys need to slow the fuck down. Like, they're not gonna announce that stuff right now. If they announce Persona 6, this is like Game Award. Like, they're announcing that shit in fucking November, December, October area, right? Like, they're not doing that right now. I can't imagine.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
cashed in all those
Jesus.
announcements, and now they're just kind of trying to
Because everybody
recoup
was
all
like,
the-
oh, that's Atlas being Atlas. I'm like, actually, if you've been following Persona long enough, you'll know that Atlas has a very strong, good history of announcements. Yeah, they have the occasional, this is we opened up this little cafe, but they usually, the things that are big, like Persona 5 or Persona 6, are completely in secret. So they're not going to give you any hints. Like, Persona 5 was not expected to be at that festival. There were some thoughts, maybe because everybody's like, it's about time. But yeah, there's a lot of people on Twitter who I realize got into Atlas things later, and it really shows. And normally I'm on their side because there's two types of fans. there's one type of Shin Megami Tensei fan that pissed me off, Atlas fans, and they're the ones that gatekeep the Persona 5 fans, the people who got into it at Persona 5. So they make fun of them for getting into it late, and they're like, well, I was there for, and I'm like, fuck you, I was there probably before you. You know, so I hate them the most, the ones who kind of gatekeep it. But make no mistake, if there's one thing that did drive me up the walls, I was like, okay, but some of you obviously don't know this company either. I'm like, I trust this company, but anyway, this state of play's starting, so I can rant about that later. Yeah, it's like a food truck hunter.
I am Ivy, the android.
Oh, so it's just a food truck. Oh, Spider-Man?
I'd like to share today's dinosaur forecast. A dinosaur outbreak
This is
will
a new
soon
game.
occur.
Oh my.
Residents in the affected area have been evacuated, and a team of exofighters has been dispatched.
Oh my
What the-
god.
What the fuck?
Are you guys getting choppy video?
Indoors.
Oh, now I am.
Oh, yeah, my L. Okay, yeah, I don't think.
I'm also watching the English version.
This is like,
Why is there raining dinosaurs?
I don't know. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, it's a.
Oh,
is this.
Resident
Wait a
Evil
minute.
Dino Crisis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this Dino Crisis?
It has to be.
I can't fucking tell.
Yeah.
There's, I'm getting a lot of blocks mixed in with my
It's-
dinosaurs. All the colors are
I
mixing.
gotta see that. I gotta
What
see
the
that.
fuck, dude?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and then like
definitely
things are
is,
slowing down
Alias's
and
latest dinosaur forecasts and exosuit technology were able to keep human casualties to
I'm
zero.
so glad I'm not watching the stream right now.
are they like, is it gonna be like a body with a chance of dinosaurs?
It is Dino Crisis, but it is. Oh my
It
fucking
looks-
god. This video is like unwatchable. I can't. I feel so bad. Okay.
I feel like this is supposed to be like the evolve version of Dino Crisis.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too.
Rated.
Dude, does anybody want to talk about something else today?
I'm
What
gonna
is
see
outplay?
if
You play,
one of the
you
other
record.
streams is
You can choose
better.
exactly what you want it to
Yes,
record,
go
whether
to
it
the
kills,
just the
assists.
English.
Meanwhile,
Just
I
the
have
English
no
one.
problem.
recruit
with
candidates
that
to
one.
become new exofighters. Humanity's greatest.
What do you mean by
What?
just the English one?
There's
I-
like 4 in 1.
I think this one's better. Let me get the comments. My phone's dead. If it's too loud, you can let me know.
Not technically Dino Crisis. It was
Exoprimal.
Does it just have?
Yeah.
Because that was the girl from Dino Crisis, right?
Another exofighter recruit.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. I know.
apparently it's a new.
Welcome to Ibius.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, she might be someone who's like an essential NPC. She. I knew Ghostwire was here.
And updates for your favorite games.
I know fuck all about
we just
Dino
saw the
Crisis,
debut
so
of
that
Exo Prime,
I didn't have
a
any
brand new
feelings
IP
on
from
that there.
Capcom.
I don't know
It hits
what the hell.
PS4 and PS5 next year.
And it was an awful, like, that
Next up,
trailer.
let's get
is
some
awful,
eye-popping
but-
updates for some fan favorites launching
Yeah.
soon.
On that one.
On the one stream, yeah, not the actual trailer.
The,
I
the
was like, oh
fucking
my-
Sony. It was PlayStation's own fucking channel.
I know.
There's like 4. There's like 3 other ones.
This is like Japanese Bioshock.
And yet this game is really deep. Dude.
Is it too loud for the people in the comments? Is the stream too loud? It's really loud on my computer. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Oh
I was
god.
gonna say, like, I kind of like the way this looks. Oh my god. I think I know what you just saw, Brock. Japanese demons look fucking terrifying. This. Okay, I'm getting like a mix of, like, Bioshock, Dying Light with the running on buildings like that. This is not what I was expecting this game to turn into when they first announced it.
Yeah. Right?
No. Sounds good. Okay.
I'm kind of digging the way that looked though. That looked kind of neat. Is this what is this? Babylon's Fall?
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Babylon.
No,
Babylon's
I think
Rise.
this might be Final Fantasy.
Which one are you? Which stream are you guys watching?
I'm watching the English one on.
Oh yeah, this is the Final Fantasy. Okay.
Because I just got to the next game. Yeah, Final Fantasy Stranger in Paradise. I just got there.
I'm watching the IGN Games stream.
Okay. I'll go to that one. I was watching the GameSpot one.
I think the next one that they're gonna show us is Forspoken.
That game just got delayed.
Yeah.
Square Enix.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested. I don't know.
The game looks fucking pretty though. Holy shit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You know, when they're showing these, just these like scenes of like environments, and some of the enemies that I see just reminds me very heavily of Nier Replicant's sort of environments that they had.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just got really heavy vibes from it because of the way some of the enemies look and how.
I can totally see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
The gameplay looks kind of like it would be a mix of a bunch of different things. How like you were super powered in Infamous Second Son, and
Yeah, I mean, is open world, right? It's another.
I think so.
I think it's another open world.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason that
That was a new
Forspoken
look at the
got
sprawling PS5
delayed was
adventure
because
Forspoken
Elden
from
Ring
Luminous
was such a huge
Productions.
success, so they went back and they're gonna
Let's
start
check out some
copying some of the
6v6
things for
action
that
Gundam!
game.
Evolution, a
Gundam!
fast-paced
Gundam!
shooter coming to PS4 and
Gundam.
PS5 later this year.
Next one's interesting.
Oh,
Oh yeah, didn't they? I thought they already announced this.
They did. They did, yeah. A little while back.
Oh wow. So this is like a
Oh.
Gundam Battlefield. Now, if only we could get this type of gameplay with like a new custom robo, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of
It looks like fucking like a
Overwatch, maybe.
kind of.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks kind of like kind of Counter-Strikey, to be honest.
Yeah. What is the inspiration for you, Gundam game?
Everything.
What are you inspired by?
Every team game out there.
You know what I just realized? I did not stop
What?
the Spotify music. Okay, there we go. I don't think it mattered. I don't think it was loud enough that it...
I don't think so.
I mean, if you're a fan of Gundam, you'll probably like it. I don't think anyone else will really. give a shit.
I really hope there's more to this game than just the online aspect of it, because
I don't think so.
yeah, because that's
Oh!
the unfortunate thing about that.
What is this? Wait a minute.
Oh, it's the Cowabunga collection.
Whoa, wait a minute. Cool. No shit.
Oh!
Whoa.
Wait, how
Okay.
many? Is it just the first, like, 4?
Get a slice of the action. Can we
What,
get
they have
some
the tournament fighter? Wow.
Yes! Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
The arcade game. Turtles in Time. It looked like the NES one.
I think there's a lot of the. It's going to be a lot of the old school.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah,
Excuse
wow, that's
me?
a lot.
Excuse
That's
me?
a lot. That's awesome.
Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that. I was just like, wow.
God. That's like all the best fucking
Wow.
early Nintendo era.
Oh yeah, it was.
Turtles.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was all of them. I'd have to think, but it's damn close.
That's a good. Yeah, that is a really good chunk.
So this is Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla, or whatever.
I'm gonna say it looks
Yeah.
like it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Gigabash. Okay.
Yeah,
Neat.
that game looks exactly like. You guys remember when they announced that one movie called Rumble?
Later this year.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Next,
Yeah,
your
see?
favorite fighting game makes a beautiful
No,
Next
neither
time
does
I
anybody
remember-
else.
And I
that
kinda
movie.
forgot.
That movie is it's about giant monsters that wrestle for people's entertainment.
Did she say fighting game?
I was not.
Oh,
paying
it's fucking JoJo.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got the
Oh
sign.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I know two of my friends. No, 3 of my friends are going to be really.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, okay. This looks
It's like a tournament fighter. It's not an arena fighter, so this could actually
Yeah,
be really
the-
good. It looks
the
like it
art
has some
style
kind
is
of
extremely heavy though.
the what?
So the art style is extremely heavy.
Oh yeah.
Who's developing this one? That's my question.
I mean, I like fighting games, so I might try it, but I don't. I'd have to wait for it to come out and see what people say.
This just isn't the color palette I'm used to, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't know if this is what the show actually looks like in terms of like.
It's a little bit more like darker.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, cause I've seen pictures from the anime and like, it looks like way more.
50, Jesus.
like,
Okay, so that's probably a little more
grayscale.
arena fighter-y if there's 50 people available.
Our next 2 games will take you
Be
beyond life and
continued.
death.
Beyond life and death. Wait.
Only 7 minutes left, I think. Is this the game that's... Oh, actually, no, never mind. This is definitely not from the...
This is like this reminds me of like the Limbo and Inside games, but it's
That's what
a
I was
lot
gonna say.
a lot more combat oriented.
It's like an old
actually-
school samurai movie.
Yeah. Like it's more traditional side scroller that we used to have that we don't see as much anymore. Getting like sad to say that I'm getting very like early Xbox arcade vibes from this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say-
I can see that.
It really depends on the combat too. It looks. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how this plays here. Like, what I'm like getting. All right, sure. Whatever. I assume this is kind of a bigger deal to maybe a Japanese audience, especially if you're a fan of old samurai movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know if Austin saw this, he'd be like, wow, that looks so fucking cool.
I mean, it does look cool. And it's Devolver, so that's always a good sign. But
Interesting.
I think there's only 5 minutes left, right?
Yeah.
Trapped in an endless cycle.
Roughly.
Fighting,
Wait. Oh, it's-
Returnal?
dying.
Wait, it's
DLC?
Returnal?
Yeah,
Returning.
probably DLC or something.
Always the same.
Yeah.
Yet
It's definitely
always
not a
changing.
sequel because they wouldn't announce a sequel with gameplay straight out. So
Yeah, no.
they would.
Oh, it's co-op now.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Was it not before?
I guess not.
No, it was
Now
not.
I stand before the endless tower.
That is kind of cool though,
I
because
climb,
these types of games are always more
pushing
fun
the
with
boulder upward.
friends.
No matter how high I climb, the challenge begins again.
This game
Dude,
looks like
getting,
Doom.
some fucking Doom looking weapons.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to
Fight
say.
on Through the infinite.
No.
Seeking answers. Seeking ascension. My release is
Okay,
within
this just looks like
tower,
fucking
and
like-
I will find it.
futuristic Doom hell,
Yeah, right?
as opposed to it being like an alien planet. It literally.
All right,
just
give us
looks like-
something big at the. This was I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot here. The thing I'm most excited about is Ninja Turtles. A bunch of games that
Yeah.
already came out.
Park is bringing campaign
Yeah, that's
co-op
true.
and a mysterious new survival mode to Returnal Ascension. A free update hitting this
They got
Friday.
3 minutes, so this is not over. I mean,
It's almost time to sign off, but before
Well, they
we
did
do,
say-
let's get a first look at two
Oh.
brand new games coming from Square Enix.
okay. There they are, Square Enix. Yeah.
Is this really what you want?
And you are certain that what we are doing is best for the people of the kingdom.
Not actual
Yes.
gameplay. That's funny. That
I
people
suppose it
would
would,
assume
in a
that is.
sense. True.
Always.
Yes. It made me wonder. Am I still that same person?
Wait a minute.
The era of myths gives way to an era of great turmoil. The continent was ravaged by the devastating war between the Empire and the Alliance. However, one nation
Oh, it's the
remained
Shuvians.
unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatane, Ward of the Augurs, looked destined to have its soil stained with the blood of battle.
We've finally been called up.
We're up against the Empire's main.
Boy,
We are to eradicate every last Imperial who comes
Getting
ashore.
caught.
Keep focused.
Oh, that was pretty good acting right there. Oh, so it's just anime XCOM?
Do you really have such a yearning for war? I can't comprehend it.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like a like a remake or something. Cause this looks
So then,
familiar,
So-
maybe.
What's
It's
We're going to retake it.
Legend of Dragoon.
This is our chance.
Well, that would be a big fucking deal if it was. Like,
our best and crush
I don't know.
That's right.
Sorry about that.
There's another one that I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it. I guess we'll find out.
they have so many games that they gotta, that you know.
I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
Okay, I have no fucking clue. I don't know what that is.
Dio, the Dio field. Oh, they're resurrecting Dio.
Yeah, they brought back Dio Field.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I assume that's a new game, but I don't know.
I have no clue.
Is this Final Fantasy 16? Are they gonna? I figured like maybe they'll. No, this does not look like Final.
this. Yeah, I was gonna say this has cell shading to it.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a new Nier game? Are we
Uh,
getting a new Nier?
if the will to fight still lingers,
It doesn't
The
l-
music.
then accept my
That's the
offer.
only reason.
It Valkyria Chronicles.
I was gonna
Oh.
say it looks a little bit like the girl from Valkyria profile,
I was gonna say that's what I saw.
but it's Valkyrie profile is a turn-based JRPG, so I. It's very colorless. It looked like graphically I thought it was near too at first, and I was like, okay.
Well, it was music for me.
Yeah, the music it's kind of operatic, opery, if that's a word. I don't know.
this would be an interesting addition to the Nier collection.
Yeah, it would be way different if it was like it's.
Or it's going to be Dragon Guard 4.
Could just be a
That's
new
what
IP.
I was thinking earlier when I the other game I was thinking of that I couldn't remember the name was Drakengard.
Yeah, no, I think this is totally.
This could be a new IP too.
I'm gonna sound so dumb if it's like something I should know.
Yeah, right?
She really does look like the girl from Valkyrie Pro. It is! Oh my god!
I knew. Okay, I was like, it looks so much like her.
Okay, I was like, she looks like it, but I mean, I'm just used
Your
to the.
efforts to remain undetected are lacking.
Wow.
Reveal yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Who are you?
Shit. No way.
That's all for today.
Wow.
We'll see you soon with another State of Play.
I mean, that was my first thought when I saw the winged cat. I don't know, maybe there's just something about seeing her in 3D that my brain couldn't process that. I've played Valkyrie Profile, but I started it last year for fuck's sake. But now I'm like looking.
Calling this the worst state of play when they didn't even know that it was focused on Japanese publishers. Fucking idiots.
Oh, the people in the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find I don't know. I'm just like at a loss for words. I was like, how the fuck did I not know that was whatever. Play has limits. In line so real quick. Pause that. Yeah, we'll probably have to do the stream cast tomorrow because the girls are coming home soon. Yeah, in line with other state of plays. Nah. I don't know. I am excited about a new Valkyrie game. But because that's been a long time coming, and you talk about a hardcore fan base that has been wanting a new game for a while. I've only played a little bit of the first one. A lot of people don't like the second one, which I have, but I haven't touched that one. And this one's another, it's not a JRPG, or obviously, maybe it's an action JRPG. I don't know how Valkyrie fans are gonna feel about that. I don't know the game enough. I'm not a big enough fan to give, but that was their big thing. I mean, this was definitely catered towards a Japanese audience.
Yep.
And if you're a fan, or if you're a Japanese gamer, I'm trying to think, like, I wonder how they feel. I think even they might be a little bit like, okay. I'm as somebody who follows like all the JRPGs and a lot of the Japanese publishers, I have to personally say it was okay. I mean, there's things in there like if you're a fan of Gundam, you'll like the Gundam game. But you're not gonna, if you're a fan of JoJo, you'll like the JoJo game. It just looks like an arena fighter. It is. It's on a 2D plane, but I'm like, well, if you have 50 characters, I don't know, unless it's a pre-established fight. I don't know. I'm not so sure. And then like like I said, the big announcement. Make no mistake, it's that Valkyrie. What is it? Elysium is what they called it.
Yeah.
I'll probably get that. I think that appeals to a decent amount of people, but how do Valkyrie fans feel after this? They're probably just excited to see that they acknowledged it more than anything.
Yeah.
But how they feel about the game, I don't know. I'd have to find some hardcore Valkyrie fans, I guess. for it to come back after all this time, I guess, and for it to not be a not that it had to be a traditional JRPG, but I you know what? They're probably excited about the prospect of it being like 3D though. I have to imagine.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that they're at least excited about that.
Yeah.
Valkyrie
at the beginning,
Profile.
they'll be.
Valkyrie Profile though is such a good game. The only problem is, well, no, you can actually play it on the phone, I think. I gotta look that up now. Valkyrie Profile. I have it on the PSP. That's how I was playing it. It is on, well, apparently it's on PS3 somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, it's on Android, so if anybody ever wants to play it, it's a good game. It's really unique. It's different. The fighting system is super different from some other JRPGs because it's not really turn-based, kind of. It was kind of one of those things where in the late 90s when Final Fantasy VII did it and everybody was playing around with the whole, like, you have a timer before you attack kind of thing. It's just that you can like, attack with all 4 of your characters at one time. The fucking battle theme is so good. All the music is good. It's a long game, though, and the PS1 version's expensive, so I recommend, like, if you try to play it. I don't know what the phone version is like, but the PSP version is pretty good. I bought that last year sealed. I don't remember how much, but it was one of those weird games where it was like I found it sealed cheaper than, like, used.
What?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that online. I just bought, if I could, I don't know. I know they're around me. So, oh, there. So, let me give you a quick rundown. Much like Valkyrie Profile, I recently found Devil Summoner Soul Hackers, Devil Survivor Overclocked, Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, and Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. All of them were sealed cheaper than opened up. There's a lot of, like, games that are just, like, on one of the previous systems, like one of the more recent systems. You can find them sealed pretty cheap. I will definitely play Valkyrie Elysium. I need to see more to be excited about it, personally. And then there was the Valkyrie Profile on the DS, which I saw Hunter mention. I don't even know what that one is, to be quite honest, Hunter. I don't. Is that a sequel? Like, which one? I actually don't know. Oh, Tri-Ace developed it. I didn't know that. That's neat. So that one's a tactical RPG. Well, I might like that then. I don't know. Its reception was kind of meh. I'm looking at it right now, but that's interesting. I don't know. I'd be interested to try it. I love the characters in the first game. You know, I'm just giving what little I know, since they didn't give me a whole lot else to talk about in the state of play. There's some neat stuff in there, but once again, it wasn't too crazy big. I think that was their big reveal, right? They're like, Valkyrie is back, which is cool. And I'm just, like, taking a last, like, kind of glance over on the web. And then Valkyrie Profile 2, like I said, it's on the PS2. Not a lot of people liked it. No, I shouldn't say that. People like it. People just think it's worse than the first one. I don't know if that still stands true today. That's how people used to feel about it. Sometimes things change over time. And I actually don't know how that one plays. I don't know if that's actually a JRPG. Maybe that's why this one is a action JRPG. Maybe the second game is a something like that, you know, because PS2 games did that a lot too, where they would take JRPGs and turn it into some kind of action type of, at the time, Devil May Cry was the big inspiration kind of thing, right? So I don't know. It could be something like that. I don't think so. It says it's a real-time 3D battlefield. So I don't know. I haven't played Valkyrie
like,
Profile
I
2.
don't know. I think of 3D real-time Battlefield as like Hyrule Warriors.
Well, I'm looking at the back of the case right now, and it looks...
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
It looks kind of like the first game. It's got all the PlayStation buttons, and each character is mapped to a button, and you press a button and they attack. So I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I have not played Valkyrie Profile 2. I've only played the first one. It's very good. So that's all I can say. I very much like the first one. And I think Lenneth is the name of the PSP version. I can't remember. My Valkyrie profile is knowledge is very limited, obviously, but so yeah, I'll get that game. I'm excited about that. I probably would have had a more hype reaction if I knew what the fuck I was looking at.
Yeah, right.
It really wasn't until the end that I was like, okay, it's Valkyrie, and I'm just like excited that it's Valkyrie, but I don't know if I should be excited about what it is as a game yet. I'll have to watch the trailer again. So I apologize if my hype level for a long time, beloved game coming back was low. I just didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. And then, I'm trying to think. So, on to other things though. I'm trying to think like what else was in that state of play.
The Ninja Turtles.
That was, yeah, I know, right? Like the one other thing that was super excited about this.
What's that? Is it called? It's the fucking dinosaur game. Like, is it
that
Primal?
I really don't. That is one thing I wonder how people feel about bringing back Dino Crisis characters in some kind of weird evolve thing. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man. That was kind of a weird.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I didn't know how to feel about it. I don't know. That's another. I'm not a Dino Crisis fan. I didn't grow up with Dino Crisis, but it did make me think to myself, like, I don't know if that's kind of what they wanted after all this time. Like, are they gonna accept that? I could go on Twitter and see maybe what people are saying.
Yeah, and then there's Forspoken. That's another one. Showcased.
Yeah, that comes out this year in October.
Yeah, Forspoken, and that just got delayed, like I said.
How long did it get delayed for? What was its original release date?
I think it was supposed to come out within like 1 or 2 months, and now it's coming out in, like October.
Yeah, October 25th, I think.
Something like that.
Correctly?
It was supposed to be May 24th that it came out, but it got really pushed back. Interesting. Yeah, it was delayed 2 days ago.
Yeah, I just I'm looking on Twitter, and even like I follow like some of the streamers I follow Fatal, Games Cage. He's a favorite streamer of mine. Even he said something. Let me just say something like about Fatal. He's super positive, and he's a super hype guy. Now I didn't watch his stream, so maybe he was more hype and positive on his stream. But he said in a tweet, "I just don't know how these state of plays managed to be a long tweet into a video presentation," which I was like, it's funny. It's true. There's something I'm kind of feeling that there's something.
Yeah.
There is. It's not that a lot of the announcements they gave were even bad per se, but there is something. I need to compare this to a Nintendo Direct. What is it about that last Nintendo Direct that they could have announced Poop the Game, the sequel, and I would have been like, oh,
for so long.
I would have been like, fuck yeah, they brought Poop back after all this time. Like, there's something very awkward about the state of play, like just the presentation itself.
Well, it feels very disconnected from like the human side of it, because there was nobody that came on screen to talk to you. It was just a voice that said something for 10 to 15
Well, that
seconds.
is one thing that I think would be nice, is if they had some people who
Because
were
it,
like,
yeah, because it, you know, them just kind of coming out and saying that was like it kind of got rid of the whole human connection, you know, as opposed to just talking about it. You never really like see people on camera get excited to talk about these things. You just hear someone like reciting, like reading a script or goofing around like they do on the Nintendo ones. I think that's what one of the things that's really nice about the Nintendo ones is you actually get to see people like do stuff.
Yeah. So, from what I can tell, in regards to the Valkyrie profile announcement, people are mostly excited. People are like, we're glad it's back after all this time. Nobody's really mentioning like gameplay, like what they saw or anything like that. They're mostly just like, oh, Alpha Omega Sin. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at some just smaller people that I follow and stuff, less followers, and they seem pretty excited, which is good. I mean, I am excited. Do not get me wrong. Like I said, I would like to see more. But I'm a little bit more like that, where I don't necessarily. It depends. Like the moment they announce Persona 6, it's gonna be like a picture of a bear fucking a cat, and I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah. But then like for something that I might not be as familiar with, I'm like, so what's the gameplay? Like very stickler, kind of. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at. I saw one person say they're excited for that weird Dino Crisis, whatever the fuck that was.
They can have fun in their corner by themselves.
I might try that Diofield Chron. I like tactical JRPGs, so I'm gonna say I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit turned off when it was kind of like this weird like 3D looking, but I like tactical JRPGs, so I might play. It's a real time. Apparently, it's not like, so I guess it's not turn-based like a Fire Emblem, but I'm kind of interested in that. I'm interested in any kind of tactical or turn-based like JRPG type of thing. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The two things I'm most excited about is Valkyrie coming back and Ninja Turtles, which is a bunch of old games that are like fucking. Yeah! It blows me. But I want to see what games are in that. Let me see here. So,
there's 11 games in there.
Brock, so the thing that I got the most from that Diofield Chronicle was the fact that if you like XCOM, I'm sure you're gonna like that game because the gameplay for that looks very
I do
similar.
like XCOM. I don't think XCOM is real time though, is it?
It's like you pick the moves that you want your characters to do and they do it. I don't know. I don't think it's like exactly the same, but in terms of like how the game progresses, it looks very similar. Like you pick the moves, your character runs across a bridge or like moves to a position and then attacks an enemy, or they like have that ranged magic spell or something. It just looks very similar. I don't know if it is going to play the same though.
So I guess people are saying that JoJo game is a real like fighting game. It's not like an arena fighter, and I was
gonna say it looked kind of like it was a real fighting game.
Yeah, I mean it did to me at first too. It did to me at first too, and then when they said there's 50 characters, I guess I just assumed that it was one of those things where a lot of the characters are like clones of each other. But
yeah, I can completely see where you're coming from with that.
But yeah, it's actually a new version of a fighting game that already exists that adds 9 more JoJo characters.
Yeah.
So
it's like a localization thing.
I'm not sure if the original one was released in America already. I just know that the game itself exists, and this is JoJo All-Star Battle R or whatever. So it was All-Star Battle. Now it's All-Star Battle R.
Oh wow! All-Star Battle came out back on the PS3 in 2013.
Okay, well, that's kind of cool then that they actually put. Maybe this state of play was a lot better than I thought. Like I said, all these announcements, like when I'm talking about them, like they sound good. Like these are good, like nice, solid, okay things. It was just like something about the way some of this was presented. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Trek to Yomi game is very unique and interesting. I'll give it that. If the gameplay was really, really good, I would have more to say. I had zero fucking interest in Returnal. Now I have zero
Yeah.
interest plus 1. If it goes on sale for $20, I'll play it co-op with somebody.
Yo.
So, I like that they added co-op. I'm probably gonna get Diofield Chronicle. I'm probably gonna get Valkyrie Elysium. Do you guys want? Well, I might. Okay. Diana is here. I need to get the kids out of the car. Can you hold down the stream for like a few minutes until we'll wrap it up? But I'd rather not just be like, okay, I gotta get the kids. Bye.
Yeah, we can.
I will be right back.
Yeah. Oh. Not gonna lie, I will admit I was kind of underwhelmed with the whole state of play, but I didn't really have any expectations for it. So.
Yeah, Sony's kind of been building up that reputation for themselves recently, where they'll announce a state of play, and then I'm just kind of like, I'll watch it, but I'm not really expecting anything because they'll like give us a time frame for how long it's supposed to be, and you'll end up watching it, and you'll be like, wow, I really just that felt like nothing.
Yeah, I go.
They said that a lot of this was, based around their Japanese publishers, and yeah, it was, but I was expecting it is, but it's not what I was expecting whenever they said Japanese publishers, because like when you look at Returnal, you don't really think that that's like a Japanese game, that's like that's something that everybody knows about, as opposed to like when they said that, I was like, oh, so we're gonna like see some more niche things and more, maybe a bit obscure, but we got a couple of those, with like Valkyrie coming back after a while. And JoJo was coming back after a while too. So those are like a couple of the things that they announced, like they're bringing back that are like kind of fell more in line with what I was kind of expecting. But then there was like the other half where it was just like not what I was expecting at all. Like the TMNT announcement is awesome. I love that. That's so cool to me. But like that's just not like TMNT and Japanese publishers, it's not something that I really kind of like commingle in my mind. It's kind of like just weird whenever I think about it.
Yeah, it's really weird that like, oh, the TMNT collection was announced like when they wanted to talk about the Japanese games that comes from Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I missed it. English is not working right now.
Yeah, the Gundam game I think is gonna be really cool for Gundam fans, but I kind of have that concern where the game itself is gonna be fine, but since it's only gonna be multiplayer and the community for that game is probably not gigantic, I feel like the game's gonna die kind of quickly. It's not gonna.
I think that game's going to do better than Babylon Falls.
Yeah, I've seen some commercials about Babylon's Fall on YouTube, and I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? It just looks so similar to all the other fucking games like that they had. What was that one game that was like a PS5 launch title? Like Godfall, I think.
Yeah, Godfall.
Like I see shit like that, and I'm just like, it looks so fucking similar. Like it's just another like. You ever play Kingdoms of Amalur or like Dragon's Dogma?
Yes.
It feels like those games are kind of like evolutions, but not like evolutions like big evolutions of those types of games, where it's like it seems like it's an open world adventure-ish kind of game where it has a lot of the same sort of systems in place, where what you would do in those games, which it feels like they're taking a lot of inspiration without, I guess, putting in some effort to make it super original. Because like whenever I looked at that, I just thought it looked like futuristic Tokyo shit, and just like very futuristic sci-fi stuff.
Welcome back. by the way.
I am back. Yes, I'm looking. I'm on Nibble. I'm on Nibble's Twitter, looking at all the games. He does a very good job of putting them all in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Dealfield Chronicle coming to everything. TMNT Cowabunga collection. And some games have online in that too, which is cool. The NES fans are going to be so happy about that one. Obviously, Valkyrie, we talked about already. Exo Primal, that's the name of that.
I honestly did not, I wasn't able to retain, half of that fucking shit because of how awful the ad for it was. Like, the trailer, I just remember seeing the red-haired girl from what I would assume is supposed to be the girl from Dino Crisis.
It looked like it.
Yeah, but then and I just remember seeing this guy walk around and his body was morphing into other shapes and colors because he was. It was just a big fucking mess, and I would have to go rewatch the trailer again to even.
I think I want to be fair to it. The trailer did not go well on stream, at least the one we watched. And 2, a lot of people are going to say, I'm already seeing it in the comments here. A lot of people are going to say, where the fuck is Dino Crisis? Why isn't this Dino Crisis? I think we need to get that out of our head. It has a Dino Crisis cameo. This is not a Dino Crisis game. So if you really want to be fair with this game, I think you need to get that out of your head, that it has anything to do with Dino Crisis. It features Dino Crisis. That being said, I really don't give a fuck about it. I didn't think it looked that interesting. But it is 5 players versus waves of dinosaurs, so it's kind of neat, but I don't know if I would...
essentially what I'm picking up from you kind of bringing that part to light was they took zombies from Call of Duty and enhanced it to what they think, they made it their version of it, basically. Or they took Gears of War as Horde mode and made it their own version of it. There's so many different versions of it, and then these people just took the fucking idea and I was like, well, what haven't they done before? Oh, let's do dinosaurs. You know what? Let's get in contact and see if we can get Dino Crisis girl in there. I don't remember her fucking name.
I have no idea. I think that I might have covered everything. Forspoken, we said that was theirs. Yeah, I think that's about everything. It was okay.
Regina, that's her name.
Yeah, it was not...
That's funny. The first thing that comes up whenever I type in Exoprimal is Exoprimal coming to 2023, PS4 and PS5, and then in parentheses it says, and isn't Dino Crisis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joke going on.
Dang. I think... I don't know what they... Yeah, I think they made a mistake. I don't know. I mean, I could see why they put her in there because it has dinosaurs. It's a Capcom game, and they know... I just think... I
think putting her in there was a mistake because that's just going to lead people to be like, you could have been making fucking Dino Crisis, but you didn't.
Let me read you. Here's the top. And these are people I trust, and these are also websites. IGN. Capcom announced a new dinosaur battling action game called Exoprimal. And no, it's not Dino Crisis. Wario64. Not Dino Crisis, coming 2023. Yora, who's an artist. Why would Capcom make a new dinosaur game only for it to not be Dino Crisis? Matt McMuscle. Since the Capcom game is not Dino Crisis, this was my personal announcement of the show, TMNT Eternity. I think that... I think that it would have been better if they announced this game and let people see like what it is as a video game, and then later in the future they could be like, it features the character from Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
So that you didn't make people feel like teased about it. I mean, I don't. Yikes.
Because now instead of it just being like its own game.
Yeah, nobody's looking at it for what it is.
Yeah, if they had just completely cut her out of the trailer and not shown her at all, people wouldn't be comparing it or like looking to it as why isn't this Dino Crisis?
Yep, nobody's looking at it for what it is. They're just yikes. All right, well, I think that's everything. We do have a I don't know when you want to do the streamcast. I guess we can talk off stream unless you have an idea right now. I can do it any of the next 3 days. So we'll have a streamcast, or if you need me to do it by myself, I can do one. I can do a solo one as well.
I'm sure I'll be able to make it tomorrow. I just kind of fucking forgot today.
Okay. So streamcast tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, streamcast probably tomorrow. Probably don't need to say anything about the state of play. We kind of said everything we need to say. There's plenty of other topics I kind of had lined up anyway. So thanks for joining, everybody. Surprise guest Dylan.
Surprise!
And then yeah, I hope there was something you were excited about. Anybody, that is anybody, but yeah. But yeah, all right. Well, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. It'll be the I think the 5th day in a row I've streamed. It's been a long time since I streamed 5 days in a row.
Yeah, you've been going.
Yeah, not trying to. It just keeps kind of happening that way.
Yeah.
But all right. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.